episode. You got me all
21.
confused with the 100. It's only 21 now. Just leave it. I'm not re-recording this.
I said 121 earlier. Messed them up. Just 21.
It's 21 of Anime and Us Other. I'm TJ.
I'm Sean.
And this is the review show that reviews anime movies. Sometimes, sort of. I don't even know what the thing is of this is. Whatever.
So we're taking a break from Lupin for probably just a few episodes.
First, the last anime we got was 26 episodes.
24.
24. Whatever.
Yona.
Yeah, Yona is once it's over.
Yeah, we got an extra week. You guys know the deal.
Yeah. So, but instead of going down to Lupin, we've got a little burnt down on Lupin.
Yeah, we've done a lot of Lupin. So, pick a Dragon Ball Z movie. So why not the first one?
Yeah. So
well, the first Z movie. There's a couple Dragon Ball movies.
No, they're not.
Yes.
Actually, I've seen them.
Yes, they are. They're movies.
But they're just reenactments of the
Supers
series.
like that too. All the super, or maybe not all, but most of the super movies are reenactments of the series.
Yeah, but okay, fair enough. But
they're movies.
These are actually standalone movies, whereas those are just like arcs.
They're probably more like recap TV specials, but super movies are movies. Like they literally say Dragon Ball Z Super, the movie.
I understand that, but I'm just saying this isn't a movie on an arc.
I get it. Online considers it a movie.
Okay, I'm just
whether it is or isn't, I don't know. That's up for debate.
But this is a different kind of movie than those kinds.
Yeah,
of
like
movies.
it's essentially recapping the older ones anyway.
Yes.
The ball ones.
This is the first Dragon Ball Z movie. Why are we getting into
and it
this?
takes place before Z.
Before Z.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they don't know anything about Vegeta.
Fair enough.
None of it ever got brought up. Piccolo and Goku really don't like each other. Like they fought or almost fought.
Okay, again, fair enough, but this isn't even, like, within that universe, right?
Z?
Yeah.
Or the movies?
Yeah.
See, that's what's kind of weird is, like, the canonicity of the arc is debated as it does not appear in their original manga and is largely considered to be filler. I will lean towards it is technically canon for two reasons. First and foremost, the sequel to it is part of the TV show.
It's in the series, yeah. I know.
It's episodes. Now, it is technically filler episodes.
Right.
But filler episodes is canon because they made it canon. They put it in the show.
Isn't it right after Cell?
No, it's gotta be before.
No,
it's after Cell.
It's after Cell and before.
No, it has to be before Cell because Gohan can't go Super Saiyan. Can he go Super Saiyan?
No, wait. It's after. Wait.
Does Gohan go Super Saiyan?
It's before the androids.
But does he go? If Gohan goes Super Saiyan, then it's
no. No, you're right.
Does he?
It's got.
I don't know now.
Yeah, I thought it was. Oh wow.
Anyway, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
it is technically filler.
Right, so maybe it's after Frieza and before androids.
Maybe, but because it's released on TV as it's got its own saga. It's the Garlic Jr. saga. That makes me feel like it's canon. This as well because it's a prequel to it. My other reasoning is it seems to me that all the Dragon Ball movies were told as non-canon for two reasons: because they weren't in the manga, and because the later movies don't fit in at all.
No, not even close.
But this one fits in. There's nothing wrong with this movie.
Like I didn't see a single episode of Dragon Ball Super, but didn't they do like a tournament with all different realities and stuff and
different universes?
And like, wasn't this one of the universes with all the movies? Yeah. So wouldn't that be a separate reality?
Well, Garlic Jr. was. Garlic Jr. wasn't in it. Emperor Pilaf was.
No, I get that, but like, the continuities of the movies were in a different universe. You don't understand what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, but like they'd have to say specifically it's the same universe as the movies for that to make sense. Yeah, and they never said that.
Like I said, I never saw a single episode. But from what I understood,
when we say like the movies are a different universe, it's more like they're a different dimension,
right?
Because a universe is an actual place in one dimension.
Fair enough. It's a different dimension then.
Yes,
But my point is, if these movies are in a different dimension, wouldn't they not be canon to the actual Z storyline?
No, because they don't tie into the storyline at all.
But this one has a sequel in the actual...
This is the only one, though.
Right, that's what I mean.
No, there's two. History of Trunks.
That's more of a...
Because History of Trunks has to be canon, because the same Trunks from History of Trunks is in Canon Super.
Well, if you're going to go that way, don't you have to count Bardock, too?
Is Bardock in Canon Super?
I mean,
do they ever talk about
the movie Bardock?
Yeah. Well, that's That probably counts as well because it doesn't deal with any of the Z stuff.
Right.
It's any of these characters. It's prequel.
That's prequel stuff. So that would be in canon too.
I guess.
But those two kind of showed up on TV.
It's weird because again, it's about what you consider canon.
Right.
I consider it canon because it doesn't with the main storyline. It only adds to it.
Yeah,
that's canon to me. Akira Toriyama signed off on it and said yes. Did he create a manga for it? No. Did he physically head the team to make it? No. But he signed off on it and said, this is Dragon Ball Z, and he got a paycheck from it.
Right. No, that's, I know. I don't really care, but...
Neither do I. But if it with the main story, like almost all the other movies, like Triamite and all the other jazz, like Goku has a brother, apparently, that no one ever knew about.
Right.
Or, a certain character going Super Saiyan at a certain time when other characters are alive and present doesn't quite make sense. Like, I don't remember all the specifics, but it happens.
Right.
You can't really place it. That's the main issue, is not being able to place things. So, like, there's a bunch of movies where you can't place them in any one timeline.
Right. I'm just bringing it up because these are questions people would ask.
Yeah. I consider canon, it's debated, though, as the wiki says.
All right, well, you never went through the wiki. So
no, I didn't. It was originally released on VHS and Laserdisc. Came out in a film festival, 1999 film version, something. It came out in 89, whatever.
1989.
Yeah, 89.
Okay.
We're not that far into the 2 billion box office? Oh, that's I'm like, what? 89,
Hold
2
on,
billion.
I'm reading it. Despite continuity inconsistencies, this acts as a prelude to Dragon Ball Z television series, and is the only film to get a follow-up within that series, that being Garo Jr.
No, it's not the only film. History of Trunks.
Which takes place between the main Frieza and Android arcs. The canonicity of the arc is debated, as it does not appear in the original manga.
But a continuity inconsistencies, I would like to know what that is.
So, my point is, between the history of Trunks and this was released, on VHS and Laserdisc as movies.
Forever ago.
But...
And it's only 41 minutes.
Right. But
really 35.
But the history of Trunks and the Bardock were TV specials. I think that's considered something different than a movie.
Yeah, it is, but that's still a movie.
I know it's still...
Yeah, I agree, though.
I agree with you, because we covered Lupin specials, TV specials anyway. But as far as the classification of what they're saying, it's those movies aren't the same.
Would you watch the History of Trunks TV special as a movie, other than us, anime?
Yeah, why not?
Or would you do it as a TV show?
No, I would do it as a movie because it's one long thing.
That's a good one, too.
It is a good one. But it definitely...
The Linkin Park AMV for it is immortalized anime music video.
Oh, okay.
So the paper cut with Trunks.
Okay.
Everyone knows it.
But yeah, it would definitely be an other because it's... In order for it to be considered anime, it has to have multiple episodes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, OVA anime. Original video animation. It is still anime.
Yeah, but as far as the classification is, we guys got to...
I guess it is separate, though. It's It's anime, but it's anime adjacent.
Right. It's we covered, which I did find out, Super Milk Chan the other day, and those were OVAs, according to one of our commenters.
Whatever.
But we didn't actually watch the main show. But since it was separate episodes...
I don't even want to talk about it anymore.
I'm just saying.
We're filling time, because this is a short movie. Literally 41 minutes, and if you take out credits and opening scene and ending, it's really 35.
I mean, but at the same time, it's Dragon Ball Z, and we probably could talk about it forever.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean...
What's funny is I thought there was either 2 Dead Zone movies, a sequel, or that the movie was ending, and I'm like, wait, where's Gohan with the protective barrier protecting Krillin and Piccolo or whoever was in it? And I'm like, wait a second, is this not happening? So I had to look it up, what am I missing? Is this a Mandela effect thing going on? What's happening here? And no, it was the TV show. I forgot about the little Garlic Jr. saga. It's 6 episodes or something.
Yeah, it's literally filler in between, as that said, Frieza and the androids. Mm. So, anyway. So, another thing I want to bring up. This movie also feels like it's a sequel. For Kami. And because it seems like Kami already has history with Garlic Sr.
Yeah, apparently.
So, but that's never been covered, right?
No, not that I know of.
Okay.
Not even in manga, as far as I know. Yeah. Maybe, but I don't know.
It just feels like it was weird because now we got this son of a bad guy that we never even seen before.
Which this makes me think King Piccolo. What do we know about King Piccolo? Because watching this movie, you get to talk about you learn a little about Kami and how he's been alive for 300 years, at least minimum, because that's when he took over the Kami status. Lookout. And Kami means God, so he became the Earth God or whatever, protector, whatever you want to call it. So he's at least 300 years old. Well, Kami is all good version of King Piccolo. King Piccolo is the all evil version of Kami.
Because he separated himself.
So how long has King Piccolo been alive just murdering people and shit? And stayed weak as shit until Goku came along. Goku upped his power like crazy.
Well, he wasn't killing people on Earth.
That's what I'm saying. I don't remember a whole lot about King Piccolo. What was he doing?
I think he invaded from another planet?
Wherever Kami came from, because they separated.
Yeah, I think he banished him somewhere. And so, he might have... I don't actually remember the Dragon Ball saga. We really should probably cover that at some point. But
it's so much to watch.
I know. But, from my recollection, he invades. So, he was out, he must have been out conquering the cosmos at points.
I don't know if he came in on a ship or not. What if he was just doing his own thing in this small corner of the Earth and then crossed Goku's path? I don't remember.
No, that's not how
it was.
Because he comes, I think he invades from space and he pretty much starts taking over.
You know what's weird is you never see any of the other Namekian races do the egg thing. Like, oh, I'm strong, but I'm dying. Here's an egg.
Because I kind of retconned that with the merger thing they did.
Well, the merger thing is a separate thing. That's not how you make a new being. That's how a single being becomes stronger by absorbing another one.
Right.
But how do you, because this is how they, as far as we know, propagate and have babies. Unless there's something else, because I don't think there's any females in it. I'm pretty sure it's all men. They don't I don't think they have a sex.
No, I think they're asexual.
This is getting deep.
No, we're asking
a lot of... You call them they. They, them. Don't misgender the Namekians.
Whatever. This is stupid. So, I'm going to say the word premise.
Let's skip over there. What we were just debating. Okay. Garlic Jr. is the son of Garlic Sr.
Yes.
And apparently wasn't on Earth, came to Earth, he has a couple minions, he wants to get all the Dragon Balls to get immortality. And what's funny is, sorry to break off the premise, out of all the other people in the Dragon Ball universe that wanted immortality, he got it.
Yep, he's the only
one. So he gets all the Dragon Balls, kidnaps Gohan. For some reason the minions kidnap Gohan instead of just taking the ball off his head. Like, there's no reason for them to have kidnapped him. They could have just taken his hat.
Yeah, but they do give a reason.
What reason?
I don't remember.
I don't think they gave a reason.
It was
Garlic Jr. gave a reason why to keep him, because he saw power in him and wanted to train him. Right. I don't think they gave a reason.
They took them because they're morons, essentially.
Yeah, sure, they're idiots, but, like, idiots would still just take the hat. Like, that doesn't make sense. They'd have to be so to do that, and that be the reasoning.
I mean, what are their names, Sean?
Oh, what was it? Pepperoni and, I think?
I think it was Pepper.
I can't remember.
I don't remember what their names are. It was like Salt, Pepper.
Yeah, it was Salt, Pepper, and one other. I can't remember.
It's so silly and stupid. I mean,
I love it. Kakarot, cilantro, all that jazz. Yeah. All the names from the universe.
But Garlic Jr.
Yeah, come on. Where's asparagus?
Don't doubt that there was a one that's called...
Speaking of which, I had that for dinner, so if you smell a little something, I'm sorry. Anyway, back to premise. They want the Dragon Balls. They take them.
Well, they get the Dragon Balls in like the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, very quick. Well, they have to. It's a short mass movie. They have to get to the fighting. Goku's like, something's happening. He's out fishing naked, and my son watched that part and laughed because he jumped out of the water and he saw his ass. And Goku runs home with the giant fish. Too late, so he has to go to Master Roshi's house. Krillin's there, so is Bulma? Was Bulma there? I think she was. Yeah, because she had the tracker.
Yeah.
And he borrows the tracker because Gohan has the ball, so that's where Gohan is.
So, I'm going to just go off track for a minute. Is Goku the most naked shonen character ever?
No, definitely. Oh, like, maybe officially anime, you know what I mean?
I'm not talking out with hentai and like stuff
yeah, like officially anime, maybe.
Because he's always naked.
He's naked a lot. And, like, you see his penis and ball a couple times.
Yeah, like, from a small age, he's been naked.
Yeah.
So...
Like, maybe the first episode.
Yeah.
But honestly.
So, weird tangent, but whatever.
An even weirder tangent is when Goku in Dragon Ball, when he's, like, 4 or 5, lifts up Bulma's shirt when she's sleeping and starts smacking her pussy. It's just so weird. Like, why are you adding this in?
Do you forget what we're covering? It's Japan.
Yeah. Anyway.
And at that point, it was Japan 1960s.
Before we messed up the premise. Before we got to that part, Piccolo gets his shit pushed in.
Oh, right.
The three of them show up while he's training, and he's clearly tired from training, and they beat the shit out of him. Think they killed him, but then this is the weirdest part. They think they killed him, and then they went back to report that they killed him. And Garlic Jr. goes, Kami's dead.
Yeah, but
right? Because the reason why that's important, because that there tells you that Garlic Jr. knows that Piccolo and Kami are one. If one dies, they both die.
Yep.
Much later on, Kami shows up and starts fighting, and Garlic Jr. is fighting him. And that doesn't ring a bell that Piccolo's alive. And then Piccolo shows up later, and he's like, I guess we didn't kill you. The f***? You knew that when Kami arrived.
Did he? I don't remember.
This was exactly what happened.
That's not what I'm saying. Did Piccolo get beat up before they got the Dragon Balls?
It was the opening scene, was Piccolo getting beat up.
So they killed Piccolo. And
they thought they killed him.
So they thought they killed Piccolo, which means they would have killed Kami, which means the Dragon Balls would have...
Well, maybe they don't know how the Dragon Balls work, which is fine.
But they get the Dragon Balls like 3 seconds later, and then he gets his immortality. That was the whole plan.
Yeah, but they might not know how the Dragon Balls work. So they might think the Dragon Balls work whether Kami's alive or not, is my point.
Okay.
But, specifically, what I was saying about Piccolo and all that. Okay, anyway.
There's a lot of plot holes.
But that's kind of the premise. Goku wants to get Gohan back. He makes the wish, he gets immortality. Garlic Jr. wants to get vengeance on Kami for killing his dad. Or trapping his dad in the dead zone who didn't have immortality.
Right. For a first movie, they really wrote themselves in the corner with this immortality thing.
Well, it came up over and over again, and no one else got it.
So, they were like, we're never going to do this again.
Well, they attempted.
They attempted, but no one actually succeeded.
Well, I mean, it's the same thing as the dead zone. Like, you don't have to kill them. You can just chop their body parts up. And they can be alive as a head.
True.
Because we all think of our souls as, like, all of us, or at least our chest. It's not. It's this jiggly gel inside our skull. Like, you could conceivably do that. You're not dead. You're just a floating head.
It's fair, I guess. That's silly.
That's what I always found weird about Vegeta wanting immortality. Is because don't you want, like, invulnerability or, like, ultimate power or something? Because Frieza would just beat the shit out of you. Forever.
Yeah, but that's not how it works in this world.
Or he would imprison you or throw you into the sun. You're never getting out of that. Like,
yeah, that's fair.
You know what I mean? Like, there's a ton of things that can happen. Anyway. But that's the basic premise. Goku wants Gohan back. And then, like, through the course of him getting Gohan back, kind of realize, we gotta stop this guy.
Yeah, essentially. It's like, they're like, we're beating all the guys. We underestimate Goku. Wait, drug scene in the middle. Okay, Goku comes back, and then...
Oh, right. Gohan got high. He ate some fruit that was, well, we would say fermented, but the demon guy was just saying it's a certain kind of fruit that kids can't have.
Yeah. Well, it's.
But he didn't look drunk. He looked drunk, but what he was perceiving was more like acid.
Yes. There's one of these weird things in all these early Dragon Ball Z movies where it's like, the Dumbo effect where you get that weird scene in there for no reason, this trippy scene. Anyway.
There's nothing super interesting about this movie.
No, it's dead so.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
I'm surprised we got 20 minutes out of this, honestly.
We were talking about a lot of other things.
I know. This is also the first time we've really gotten to talk about Dragon Ball Z since the first episode. Mm-hmm. So,
and the canon aspect of it.
Yeah.
That's a big thing.
So, we also, I'm wrong, we did cover GT, didn't we?
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember. Well, that doesn't count.
No, that's something different.
No Goku time here.
Anyway, yeah. So, it's a typical Dragon Ball Z movie. The bad guys get the upper hand in the beginning. The good guys come back. They overpowered them. They end up winning.
Yeah, they think they beat Garlic Jr. and then Goku and Piccolo are about to fight, and then Garlic Jr. is not dead.
Oh no, I will say Goku didn't get the win in this one. Wasn't it Gohan?
I was just going to bring that up. Gohan got the win in this one. And that, in my opinion, that kind of sets up the whole Akira Toriyama setting up Gohan to be the hero.
Right.
But then people are like, no, Goku.
Or Vegeta,
Vegeta's cool. I would love him to get a win, but he's never gonna.
He's never gonna get a win. Like I said, I haven't watched a single episode of Super, so I don't even know how that's playing out.
If I were you, I would watch the Battle of the Gods movie and find out what episode continues from that. Because it's like 20 episodes or something. And the reason why I say that is because those episodes that cover the movie are terrible. They knew that they were recapping the movie, so they poured all their budget into the other episodes.
Like, I'm not gonna go out of my way to watch more anime. So,
Oh yeah.
So,
Well, I mean, it's just a movie.
well, no, I know.
Maybe that's what we do next time is a super movie because you haven't seen it yet.
Maybe we'll see.
And it'll be pretty. It'll look nice.
I don't know. Well,
Right.
I don't know. We'll see. We still got
I
about.
guess we could rate this.
We still got like 14 Lupin movies to get through. Now.
Yeah, but we're taking a break.
We took the break. This
Well,
was
one episode isn't a big break. It's a week.
It depends on whether or
We
not.
might get another one next this week.
That's what I mean. It depends on whether or not this week we have to worry about another 26 episode anime or not. Rating it?
I'm rating it for Dragon Ball movies, right? Not as just a movie. As a movie, it's terrible.
Let's do it both.
Both as a movie, 4, 3.
Yeah, it's not very good.
As a Dragon Ball movie, it's not that bad. It's probably a 5.
Yeah,
A 5.
It's probably a 5. It's
There are
reasonable.
some Dragon Ball movies that I really like.
Yeah, some of them are pretty good, even though they make no sense in continuity wise.
Mm-hmm.
But some of them are really bad too.
I don't. Which ones are bad?
I remember.
I don't remember. I'm sure there are.
I remember.
What's-
I don't even remember. The
I
names.
think there's good moments in all the movies. Good moments, and that's it.
Yeah, but it's Dragon Ball Z. It's like.
The fighting moments are good, but when the rest of the movie sucks, it's like, eh.
Yeah, like I remember the Android one was pretty, with the trucker hat,
I liked that one because Trunks was in it.
and I don't think I liked the Broly sequel.
I don't like any of the Brawlies.
Broly.
Those are probably like my bad ones. I don't like Brawly as a character at all.
Yeah, I mean he's just the Incredible Hulk.
It's dumb. I'm angry.
But yeah, wasn't there one about a pirate?
Pirate?
Yeah,
What do you mean?
BoJack, wasn't he a pirate?
I guess he was actually. Yeah, BoJack was after Cell because Gohan apparently hadn't trained in a little while, so he couldn't go Super Saiyan 2, so he
Yeah.
had to be pushed to it. And Vegeta had some choice words for him, which would be perfect if it was canon, and Gohan then took those choice words to heart and the whole battle to heart and stayed training, but he didn't.
Yeah, I don't know. They're all blended together because I haven't seen these in God knows how many.
Yeah, Dead Zone's forever. I was a
Yeah.
kid. You know what's really funny? I actually recorded Dead Zone on a VHS tape because I knew it was going to air on Cartoon Network, and I was like, "What? A Dragon Ball Z movie?" Had it on a VHS tape when I was a kid.
Well, I mean that. I think it's both of our anime that got us into anime.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that Yu Yu Hakusho. I mean, the first couple, I would say.
right, and Toonami.
Pokemon. Let's be honest. For
Pokemon.
most boys,
Fair enough.
even
Yeah.
girls, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, but this is the big anime.
This is the big one, but this was the big one that a lot of kids watched, but you didn't go to school the next day and talk about it.
no.
Pokemon, though? Holy shit, you went to school and talked about it.
Well, Pokemon was not just the anime; it was the cards,
The card game, the
and
video game.
games, and everything else. Yeah, I mean, how many times did you go into school when people were trading Pokemon cards?
Mhm.
So,
God, remember they got banned? Trading regret. And now what's really funny is as a kid, they didn't want us to bring toys or any type of game or toy to school because it might get damaged, it might get stolen, it might get, whatever. Now, at least at my kid's school, they don't have a playground.
oh no,
They have a field and a blacktop, and that's it. There's no toys. There's no actual playground they can go down a slide and shit and swings. It doesn't exist there. So they're allowed to bring things to school. It's full circle.
Oh. Well, it's funny. My niece actually collects Pokemon cards now.
Oh yeah,
So
my son's got a bunch of them. He doesn't really collect them though.
she's really into it at the moment. So it's I used to actually have all 151 original Pokemon cards.
Okay,
I did.
Dragon.
I did. In a
I've
binder.
got a binder in the basement of Dragon Ball Z cards, OG ones.
I have. The binder of the Pokemon cards is somewhere in my cousin's attic because we collect them together.
I should go get it.
I don't know where. We don't know where it is. We can't find it.
You should go look. You might have a Charizard, or you have a Charizard
Yeah,
because
I
you
know.
got all of them. You might have one that's worth quite literally $1 million. All
Maybe.
right, guys.
All right. Yeah, that's it. Bye.
Bye.